G'day everyone, welcome back. For those who don't know me, my name's Kerry Corney, and today I wanted to quickly talk about the most asked thing in social media that I get questions on is this face shield and the respirator. This is the Versaflow TR300 with the M200 helmet. It is an air purified respirator, so this pack you wear around the small of your back. It pulls air up through here, through a spark arrestor, a pre-filter, a filter, up the tube, and then into the helmet, and then blows down onto your face. I'll show all that in a minute. I just wanted to show you. This is the respirator. I get asked questions all the time. How can you wear that in the shop in this heat? And I can say this is more comfortable now than wearing my Honeywell visor. Blows coolish air down onto the front of your face, and I even wear it when I'm roughing out. Sometimes some material has mold or it's got fungi, the spalting running through it. It's heavily spalted material, so I don't want to be breathing that in, so I wear my respirator pretty much all the time when I'm turning now. So cost, it's on the tip of everyone's tongue. How much did this cost? The unit itself here in Australia, we bought it in a big pack, and at the time it was around the $2,000 mark for everything that you need. I know that's really expensive, and anything to do with the unit itself is incredibly expensive as well. Also, I'm not sponsored by 3M, and I'm not sponsored by anyone that I buy this equipment to service the unit off. This is purely a video to help people out understand what I'm wearing, what some other wood turners wear, and hopefully just give people a greater understanding about what this unit is. I'll just quickly talk about the operation on the unit and how it all works. Everything is detachable. So this comes off, little squishy buttons there, that comes off, and the hood opens and closes like that. So you put it on your head, it's got an adjustable band on the back, and all the straps inside adjust and go up and down your head. It's got a shroud here with a pull tab on the front, but I sort of put my fingers around like this and then pull it down, and then it locks into place like so. Inside the mask, see that little blue tab there, you can change the direction of the airflow, so if you can have it flowing right on your face. I prefer it to flow onto the face shield, and then it sort of flows up over my face. So the air runs up through the tube, in here, and then down through there onto your face or onto the face shield itself. So that is the unit. Everything is replaceable. The shields are replaceable. In here, the sweatband, which I need to replace because it's actually hard. It's disgusting. And you can take this harness out, you can wash it all, everything like that. So that, and this little strip, this little rubber strip up the top here, you can take that out as well. So this is a brand new face shield that came in the pack that we purchased. You peel this off. Yep. You peel that off, and I highly recommend if you're going to buy this unit, when you buy spare shields to go onto the mask, buy some of these. Find them and buy them. And when I was down at one of our timber specialist tool places here in Australia, Carbotech, when I was down there, they always have this little discount table. So, you know, as I'm perusing around and I saw the discount table, I wandered on over, and they had packs of these for the Versaflow for $1. There's 10 of them inside, so I bought a heap. And what they are, they're a film that fits over the front of the face shield. Now, perfect for wood turners, because as you can see, I don't know if you can really see that. Can you hear that? That's super glue. Now, when I'm gluing things up, I forget that the glue isn't hard and hasn't set yet. Then I turn the lathe on and it flicks straight up onto the face shield. And I have tried the stuff that gets super glue off. What is it? No, you know what I'm talking about. The nail polish remover, that acetone. I've tried that on it and it didn't work. It just sort of smeared it in. I highly recommend get these little shields. They are worth their weight.
because, as you can imagine, these replacements are very expensive. This is the next face shield, and it's a hooded, it's a it's the SL, it's the S333 LG, large. So this is a hood. Inside it's got another little harness, and I wear this when I'm sanding. If I'm just sanding for the day, and that's all I'm doing all day, so I've lined up all the bowls and I'm gonna just sand all day, I use this. And it sits on your head like that. I'll quickly show you. And you'll see it swells up. It inflates. It goes all puffy. See, and it's sealed all the way around. And it's blowing, I can feel the air on my face. And you can see it's puffy all the way around my face, and my face is completely sealed. So that's this mask, the 333 mask. Oh, hood, it's the hood. Turn it off. You can buy ones that have like an extended shroud that you tuck into your overalls or whatever. I just bought this because it's super lightweight. It's really comfortable. Caveat though, it gets quite hot. So if you're in a hot area, when I wore it in summer here, it was 35 degrees out in the shed, and when I first got it, I was like, oh, I'll give it a go. It was actually quite hot than wearing the other mask, but if you're wearing it all day, it's super lightweight compared to this other mask. I actually don't know the difference, but lightweight, heavy duty. It doesn't have protection over the top of your head. It's got protection on the front, but not over the top. So I only wear it when I'm sanding. That's the hood. Now, the TR300 unit. As you can see, it's pipe. That's where the air flows up into the mask itself. It clips on the back of the mask there like that. Unclips like so. And then this comes down, and you can also unclip it from here like that. That's what it looks like. This is the motor, and it's got the fan inside of it that pulls the air in. So take the battery off. Now these batteries, this is the 332 battery. This battery has a life of 8 to 12 hours, and it can charge fully within 3 hours. The beauty of these are, it will start alarming when the battery is getting to around the 15-minute mark. So it gives you 15 minutes to sort of wrap up what you're doing. It's just constant beep, 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 and you got to get going. So, and the other beauty of it, it has this little LED light bar on the bottom of the battery, so you can, before you start work and I don't know how much time I got, you can check to see. So that goes under here and clips onto it like so. Super easy. You can do it with one hand when it's on your back as well. And that goes into the charging station. Now when I'm finished for the day, I walk outside the area that I'm working, especially when I'm sanding, and then I take off my mask and the battery out in the house, like outside, before I go into the house. That way I'm breathing in clean air away from the workshop. I take the battery out and I let it chill, I let it cool down before I put it into the battery charger and plug the battery charger in. They also say in the instructions to have this charging in a non-contaminant sort of area. There's no debris flying around, like dust, stuff like that. That's what I do. Now, the unit itself, the TR300 Plus unit, that's underneath there, battery housing. It unclips from the side here. It unclips from the side, like so, and that comes off. You've got the fan, pulls the air in through here. This little thing spins, pulls the air in through the filter and pushes it up that pipe. That's how it works. And how I clean this, before I take the filter out, or before I take this grey cover off, underneath here, that's where the air gets pulled in through. And you'll see that when you're wearing it all day. I've cleaned it before the video, but in here they'll be full of dust. So I vacuum that dust out, and then I vacuum in around the unit before I take it apart, because I don't want any dust to go inside here. So I vacuum all underneath there, and then as soon as I take the filter off, I keep it all together like this, put it to the side, and then I vacuum in around there. I don't put the vacuum straight onto the top of the inlet here. I just pretend this is the vacuum hose. I just hold it off gently off to the side and just pull any dust particles that may have gotten in here when I've pulled it apart. But when you pull it apart, you'll see that this area around here is just spotless. There, just gently on low and just pull any air particles that might be in around those inlets, just simply to remove any particles that may have gotten in there when I've pulled it apart. Now, this is the filter compartment. So this is the casing you saw that goes onto the front here. That's what that looks like. The air gets pulled up from underneath here, and then you've got a spark arrestor to stop any sparks and that. And then you've got a little pre-filter thing here. I just wear them all the time together like so. I don't know if you saw a good picture of that. There you go. Yeah, spark arrestor. Yeah. Okay. And I just wear them all the time. So that goes in there like that. The filter looks like so. Brand new filter. Pull it out. That's what it looks like. That's a brand new filter. And it pays, my dad taught me, is to write the date on your filters. So I do that with the cars as well. So it just gives you a bit of an idea of when you change the filter or whatever. The alarm will go off when the filter needs to be changed on the unit. So, and then you put it back in like that. So the white label runs up the top, and there's all these different filters. You get the charcoal filters as well. This is a particulate filter, and that goes together. This is the easiest way that I've learned how to put them all back together. And then you put it in, clip it all together. That's it, done. The battery, the 4 prongs, same deal, sits in there, clips together like so. Now, when you turn it on, it does its own diagnostic tests. It's going to be a bit loud. Hope you can see that. See it lighting up there. Doing all the filter, the airflow there. Yep. Right. So now that's on the low fan setting. Let's kick it into second gear. There we go. And then you would have seen that little green bar. Now it's got those 2 green bars just there. That's in the high fan, and it's a dream when it's just blowing that cool air on your face. It's really nice. The one with the little bar in it clips onto there, then clips on there like that. Beautiful. Can you hear that? Next thing is hearing protection. Now these came in the pack when purchasing the unit. Now I haven't put them on because I just wear the squishy ones, or I just listen to some music. On the side of the helmet, can you see those 2 little dimples there? What they are is to indicate where the screw holes go for the earmuffs. So the earmuffs have those 2 little holes just there, those ones, and then they line up with the little dimples on the side of the helmet. And when you put them on, they sit on the side and they just go over the top of your ears when you're wearing your helmet. So it goes around your waist. Goes around your waist like so. Sits in the small of your back. I put the mask up around, put it on my head, and then it's there ready to go whenever you need it. If you need to turn it on, it'll start its little diagnostic, and then it's just blowing cool air down onto my face. Wish I could hold something there so you can see the airflow. And then when you're ready to work, you just pull it down over your face like that, and you're away. So I really hope this video helped anyone out there understand a little bit more about the Versaflow, the 3M Versaflow air purifying respirator, and answered some of your questions that you may have. Please leave any comments that you've got, leave them down below. I'll answer them to the best of my ability that I can. I'm not an expert on any of this. I just want to help people out. Hopefully that helps someone else out there, and yeah, we can all learn and grow together. So thank you again. I'll see you and talk to you directly. Cheers. Bye.